Hello, welcome everyone to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, as we'll see the best and the brightest young players in the NBA face off. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Look at the Stars starting group. Sparks, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Russell. Towns is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Martinez in at the four-man position. And so it's the elites getting on the board first. Freak dishes to Towns, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
The Stars shooting their first free throw tonight.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Porzingis can't hit. So it's the Stars now. It's a three-point game. Freak with it. Missed inside. Brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's the elites with the ball. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Popovich passes to Okafor. Lampley defended by Sparks. And stolen by Freak. And they're on the break. Trying his luck deep. Here's Towns. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
Here's Porzingis. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that one's good. And it's 7 points for Freak.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
The dish to Okafor. 6 to shoot. To the paint. They need this. And he sinks the layup. He has 6.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
The Elites trail by 6. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Stars.
Guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the court for the Stars, Sparks in at point guard. Downs is out there with Nance, and it's Clark in at the 2. Here's Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Out to the right wing. The 11-footer. No luck. The Elites go the other way with it. Now here's Moutier. Lets the 3 fly. No luck. And the Stars leading by 9. There's the screen. And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the triple.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And Booker kicks to Moutier. Rebound by the Stars.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Sparks. Okafor grabs the miss.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
The Stars again missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And the Elites making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Picked by Okafor. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Towns. The Elite shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
For your Elites, Jahlil Okafor.
Both free throws good from Okafor. And the Stars leading by 7. Now, Freak. He's got 7.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Moutier. Tight defense on him. He tries for 3. The Stars with the rebound. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Here's Sparks. Up and in on the way. Freak's got the lead up to 11 now for the Stars.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update. That'll do it for the first half. Stars out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, fans, get loud. We go. Elite.
And welcome back to the Rising Stars Challenge, a showcase for the up-and-coming stars of the NBA.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Martinez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Stars have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he sinks the second. And it's the Elites with the ball. They trail by 7. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Sparks in at shooting guard. He's out there with Russell. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Towns. And it's Martinez in at the 4 spot. Finished off the break.
Sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about it. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Here's Lampley, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
The Elites have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. No good on the second free throw.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Porzingis, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Just a fantastic game for Freak. He's got 16 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor. And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And that one's good. He's got 15. And the Stars leading by 8. Russell kicks to Freak. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Elites have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
That's his
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Elites, Popovich. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Tries it from 9. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Freak's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And stolen by Russell. And here comes the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Sparks. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Quit being so soft.
Here's Moutier. They've got Porzingis. Moutier out there with Booker. Then there's Okafor. That's the group on the floor for the Elites. No one covering. Booker's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Elites. And the Stars leading by 11. And here's Freak. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Here's Porzingis. The shot, no good. Now the Stars take it the other way. Freak with it. Martinez outside. Freak kicks to Russell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Towns, he's checked in for the Stars. The Elites trail by 15. Lampley, he's guarded by Sparks. The pass to Popovich. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Russell to the inside. Can't hit. And it's the Stars the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's the screen. Lampley, guarded by Sparks. Off target with the open look. And the Stars leading by 17. Offline with the baseline jumper.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Here's Porzingis. Offline with his three.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Sparks. The 19-footer is on the money. Freak's got 14 points here in the second half.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Popovich passes to Okafor. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. From the arc. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Porzingis. Pass to Popovich. Clock at 6. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebound the Stars. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
All right, fans, get loud for your elite dance crew. Jeffrey Spencer.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. So no problem for the Stars as they get the win.
I can't say enough about how well all of these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille Freak He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
Well, as Dr. O'Neill predicted, I knew he'd be the star of the Rising Stars Challenge this year. Told you that 10 times already, Kenny. So much great young talent on the floor, but this kid stole the show with the display he put on.
And that wraps up our coverage of the Rising Stars game.